Well then, hello and welcome to Cutter Farms. I'm over here talking to myself. Appreciate you, Simulation Farms. It's been a crazy day. It's been a long day. It's been a hot day. It's been 73 in February in Michigan. It's been crazy here today. But today we're going to be doing a little bit of farming, a little bit of stuff that's untraditional, something a little bit different on the channel. We're going to head across the pond here and go to the UK and check out this Court Farms map that everyone's been raving about. I've seen a ton of people doing series on it, and I wanted to check it out. I just didn't know how, and we have all these achievements that we need to get done in Farm Sim, and I thought, well, this is a good opportunity to go hit up a weird map like this, weird for me at least, and go and get some of these weird animal achievements, sheep and horses and all kinds of stuff that I don't normally play with. So that's what we're going to be doing in this, and I think we're going to try and just continue it for a few live streams and see how it goes. If things go well today, I'm going to try it out on a multiplayer server tonight and see if we can get achievements if I host multiplayer locally, and then see if that works. I know you don't get achievements on dedicated servers, so we're going to see how it goes. Living on a Player, how you doing, man? I am looking forward to this map as well. Johnny Popper, good to see you. Doug, good evening. I have been doing amazing. We went out in the backyard. We were flying a kite this evening with the kid in short sleeves and sandals. I can't believe it's February. Van Reesons, how you guys doing? Farmer Matt, always good to see you. All right, so let me jump in on this real quick. We're going to highlight what we've got going on here. So I'm going to try and zoom in on my desktop just a smidge here. We've got a list of achievements here and what we need to do to finish them. But before I look at that, let's actually jump over here to Farm Sim. Woo, that's loud. We'll be off of this in just a minute, but I've got some horse-related achievements. I got to do a bunch of contract missions. I've done a lot of these. We've got a sheep achievement. We have honey and what's this? Is going to be chickens. So you can see we got a bunch of stuff. I got to pet my dog. I can't believe we haven't done that one yet. Bale wrapping, cultivating, we don't do a lot of. Cotton, we probably won't do cotton in this particular series. Grapes and olives. Man, I want to say this one's sorghum, but it's related to horses, so we'll see how it goes. Rocks, I definitely don't do rocks, and looks like I got some wood chopping to do still. So that's what we've got going on. Now, I have created a game, and I just hate the menu music. It's so loud, I apologize. Let me get off of this screen. And, oh, interesting. I don't actually need follow me, so that's not a big deal. We're going to go ahead and start this off. I've only got my standard mods here. So we're going to fire this off, and we will do that. All right. Yeah, no cotton up in the UK. The machines would just be huge on your tiny little roads, so I don't think it's going to be a big problem. Waylon, how you doing? Connor, I should play on a Canadian map instead. I probably will fire up a Canadian map again in the series here at some point. I want to get back to Edgewater at some point. I've still got that on the back burner. It's just been so long since I played it. I'm going to have to bring myself back up to speed on that, which is going to take a minute. But I have here is a save that I literally just fired up and did nothing with other than get it going. So I'm going to join a farm here. Let's see, I'm an admin. I'm automatically a farm manager, so I should be good to go. And then, of course, we have to do our standard edit. We've got to be the green farm. And we'll type this up here. Perfect. And there we go. Now, I have done like nothing with this map so far, so I'm going to be completely new to it. In fact, I haven't even really watched that many videos on this map, so let's take a quick look at the PDA here. And one of the things that I liked about this map when I looked at the PDA on the mod hub was that it's a lot of smallish fields, I think. And we'll see how small they actually are. But I've got all the animals here on the farm, which is great because I need to get both sheep, horse, and chicken achievements. So that's going to be the focus for tonight. Is we're going to try and jump into making sure we've got some of all the animal types up and running, and then we'll jump into some more normal farming and such. Maybe we'll take a little bit of a look around on the map. But we've got to do it with the equipment that we've started with, and we may add on and change all of this equipment out as we get going. But I figure this map is so new to me that we're going to have to see how stuff goes. This looks like a really tiny cultivator, but then the fields are pretty small, so we're gonna see how it goes. Paul Wright, how you doing, man? I definitely can't drive a tractor through here, so that's for walking about. We've got a telehandler back here. This must be our bin site. And hey, we've got a field. We got a little tiny silage bunk here. All right, well, let's get to it. I'm gonna slow time down and see how this goes. I'm not gonna speed time up or set the number of days just yet. I think we can get by with single month days. And we've got a slurry pit. Okay, that must be for the cows. What do we got in here? More equipment. Oh, this must be our shop. We can repair equipment and all that good stuff in here. All right. And then if I circle around here, I've got a horse pen, I'm assuming. And then this must be the sheep that I saw. Yep, this is sheep. All right, we're good to go. We're going to get at it then. So the very first thing I need is a horse. I'm trying to think. What horse do I want? We're gonna go with maybe a black horse. That seems right up our alley. I don't know why we're gonna start with just one. I think I just need to ride the horse for the achievement. I don't need to breed them or anything. And then the other thing that I'm gonna want a bit of are sheep. Well, we're gonna go ahead and grab some sheep. I'm trying to think here. These must be the young ones, so they're 0 age, and then these are 30 months. So these are gonna come in ready to start breeding, I think. I am going to need to breed a fair amount of sheep, so we're going to get the older ones, but man, those are really expensive. Maybe I'll find some cheaper sheep, since my goal here is to breed them. We're going to get some of these cheap ones down here. I don't know how many I need to breed. We're going to start with, say, 20. That seems doable. And then lastly, we need some chickens. So we got to figure out where that chicken barn was real quick here. It's somewhere around here. Not there. What's in this shed? All right, we've got some very decorative sheds. Lots of supplies in there. I don't think I'm going to need to go in there, though. Oh, that's right. We've got rabbits I saw here. So this is a rabbit hutch. We may get into that eventually, but it's not going to help with our achievement. So let me look at the map here again and see if I can figure out where these chickens are. I'm going to set the giant glowing pillar of light. Oh, right there. Okay. Well, let me step into the light to get rid of it. And then I'm clearly in the chicken zone. But I don't see... Maybe... is it right here? No, that's for cows now. Oh, it's right in the middle of the road. Okay. I don't remember if I actually need a rooster or not, but we'll buy one. Just for the fun of it. Buy. And then we'll buy some mature chickens. Gestation period. Okay. Seems like these are going to grow relatively quickly. I don't want to overdo it. I don't know how much stuff we're going to do. They free roam their chickens. I had a neighbor when we lived out in the rural Minnesota. They had free range chickens for a while, but they were always getting run over by stuff. So I don't know exactly how well that worked out for them. Now I'm guessing this isn't a silage bunk so much as maybe a grain store of some kind, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. All right, folks. Well, we've now got a bunch of animals. We need to figure out what to feed them. So that's going to start off with the horse here. I'm going to go ahead and, open this gate. Got some nice sounds with the animations. I like it. And if I remember correctly, I have an achievement to jump with a horse. Ooh, its name is Zeus. That's very appropriate. What are my controls here? Oh, there we go. Okay. And then can I jump? Oh, I can. And I got the achievement for jumping with a horse. So that means that I can get achievements in multiplayer, which is what we were hoping for. At some point then, I'm going to have to get an achievement where I jump with a horse nonstop for 5 minutes. That sounds really annoying, folks. We're going to save that for just a little bit later. Maybe we will do that a little bit later in the stream when I need a break from everything else. Right. Well, I need to figure out what these guys are going to eat next. So let's jump in here. I'm pretty sure this is going to be grass or hay for the sheep. They also need water on this map. Okay. We're going to need some grain for the roosters or chickens. Base food, hay, and root crops. Root crops? Really? I'm not sure what we're going to do there, but we'll have to find something. Yikes. I don't like root crops, folks. There's a horse stable on the map that may have objects you could jump over. Oh, that would be fun. We'll have to check that out. Let's go ahead, though, and get the combine out. And I'm seeing my header on a trailer over here, realizing that there's no way I'm going to drive through this yard with a header attached to my combine. So we're going to go ahead and grab this Massey Ferguson tractor. And I think one of the fun parts of what I'm going to do in this series, I'm just trying to think out loud, is we always run John Deere or Case, etc. in our typical series. I think I'm going to try and gravitate more towards the European specific brands here, as long as we're playing on a UK map. I realize that John Deere and such exist overseas as well, but I think I'd rather try out some other brands. We've got Massey Ferguson. Massey Ferguson exists in the US, but there's just not that many good US-based Massey Ferguson mods. There might be a few now that I say that out loud, but we're gonna try and use some mods that I haven't used before. We're gonna stick to some European style equipment, as to the best of my knowledge at least, and see how this all goes. So that was a smooth backing up, if I ever saw one. Got in here, only rubbed every doorway entrance we drove by. And I'm gonna try and sneak out of here. Oh my goodness, would you look at the... What is this? How am I supposed to get out of here? who built this farm. And I don't mean Oxygendavid. The map looks amazing, but come on now, who does this? There's like hardly any room to get out of here. Okay. Well, we may be at capacity for the size of harvesting equipment that we're going to be able to run on this map, because this is something else. Now, I'm getting the header out here because I saw over here that we've got a field of wheat or barley or oats or something. I don't even know what's over here. And before I pull into that, though, I thought this was how I get into the field, but this is just a bunch of bushes. Hedgerows. Who needs them? Okay, it looks like I need to come over here, which means I need to go through this tiny little gate. Oh my goodness. Well, one thing's for sure, folks. If we don't get better at driving around the farm in this series, it's going to be a really long series. So hopefully my driving skills increase as we go through this. I'm going to try and circle around the waste pile here, the rubble pile. There's no way I'm going to make that turn. Man, I'm going not the way I want to go. I need to get this hooked up or put down in a way that the combine can hook up to it. How are we going to do this, folks? I'm going to back it up here a little bit. This tractor does not turn very fast, or turn very tight, I should say. Nope. This is not going well, folks. How did I get up on this pile? I don't understand. Where did it all go wrong? All right, we got it this time. And it's a straight trailer, too. It's not like I've got some weird, double axle trailer here or anything crazy going on. I'm not actually hitting that. Okay, just making sure. I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, we got this sorted out. This is one of those things where you've got to kind of learn your farm, I think. And if I'd pulled through from the other way, this would have been easier. But what we're gonna do is I was gonna pull right here and have the combine hook up to it and then pull into the field, but that's not gonna work. There's got to be another spot to do this, but if there is, I don't know what it is. So we're gonna take the cheap approach, and I'm gonna drive over a few feet of our wheat here. We're gonna put this header trailer right there. Perfect. Daggerwind makes this yard look easy. Yeah, I don't understand how that's possible. This thing is insane. We're gonna learn some serious backing up and cornering skills, though. Maybe I need to go watch some videos from the pros. All right, whoop. We're bumping into the wall back there. What am I hitting? Pipe! Okay, I think it's about time we don't forget about the crash counter. We're gonna turn that back on, and we're gonna see if this works. I've gotta get out of here, and there's no other exit out of this barn either, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm not even oh, I guess I am touching it. I'm not quite sure. I'm trying to ease over to the edge of this a bit. There we go. But like, there's not enough room to actually get out, so now I have to back up and go forward My goodness. Crazy. Back out? Yeah, I guess I could have, but it was parked in a way that made it seem like I could drive out. There's no way this thing's gonna fit through this gate, is there? Look at this. Maybe there is. It's gonna be tight. That is a tight fit there, folks. All right. We're getting there. We might have to downgrade our combine. This thing is huge. I never thought I'd say those words out loud, but there we are. I'm trying to get by this fence. There's just no room. Oh, and we've got the obnoxious settings on. We're gonna have to go change this setting here. Where's it at? There's a bunch of them. Automatic engine start off. Let's just double check this. We're gonna leave economic difficulty on easy because we are just trying to go for achievements here. Crop destruction's on. We're gonna leave field stones on. Stop and go. We'll put that to normal. AI workers need to bugger off. All right, I think we're good. We're not in Kansas anymore. Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's see if we can get this header going. Bum, 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 bum. There's the header. And let's see if I can get this tractor out of the way. Tractor? Go forward, tractor. What are you hitting? Must be stuck on the combine. All right, there we go. And into the hedgerow. Boom, there we are. Excuse me, we've still got a bit of an allergy thing going on all spring here, and these wildly changing temperatures are not helping me at all. We've got 73 degrees today here in Michigan, and tomorrow it's going to be in the 20s around this time, which is going to be just insane. My knees are not going to be happy. Now, I'm going to put this down. And then I think I need a straw swath for this crop as well. Let's see if we can get a straw swath going. Is that comma? I think that's going to be straw coming out in a second. It is. All right. We've got this. Oh, we're all good to go. Look at that. Wheat at 159 bushels an acre. That seems extreme. It is what it is. Yeah, this is a record-breaking Michigan winter for temps. It's the hottest it's ever been in February, at least on this day. I think the previous record was 64, and now we had 73. What a jump. All right, now that we're out in the field, this field seems like it's a decent size. Compared to our equipment, at least. You've seen some quad tracks. I can't imagine a quad track in this farmyard. There's a huge potential for 1-inch hail and possibly tornadoes. Yeah, I heard that. I think tonight there's supposed to be some really bad storms, so hopefully we don't end up losing power in the middle of the stream. That would be obnoxious. There we are. Okay, I don't need this obnoxious window either. I think we're just going to go around and take our headlamps off right now and see what happens. Feels good to actually be out of that farmyard and doing some farming. We're gonna have to figure out now what to do with our crops. I guess the wheat we can use to feed. Can we feed wheat to our horses or not? I don't know. I know they'll eat oats. I'm pretty sure they eat sorghum. I don't know if they'll eat wheat or not. We'll find out. I know the chickens will eat the wheat. And do we need this straw for anything other than money? I don't know the answer to that either. I would assume that horses would need a straw for bedding. Hey, the other nice thing about using equipment this size is I can actually see my header in first-person view. Maybe this will be the series that I do first-person in a bit more. Maybe that's the secret to always seeing people like Daggerwin and whatnot doing first-person is the equipment's so much smaller you can actually pull it off. We're gonna go straight down here to the end, and then instead of taking the corner, I think I'm gonna take it out like this. We'll lift up, and then I'll cut in here. There we go. I like it. I suppose I should go back external, make sure I'm not missing lots of stuff anywhere. Come to the UK, you rarely see the sun. Yeah, I was in the UK this summer for my sister-in-law's wedding. We were out there for a week, which was nice, and we'd been out there the year before as well to visit her for a couple of days. So, very nice. Road Warrior, how you doing, man? Always good to see ya. Johnny Popper, hate to leave good company, but gotta be up super early. Wanted to drop in and say hi. Well, I'm glad you were able to stop by for a minute, and have a good one, sir. KVRN, how you doing? We are going to be doing, I think, 2 headland passes? I don't know. We'll figure it out. This is a pretty narrow header, so I don't want to under-commit on headland passes. We're going to try and just keep going around, I think. At some point, I'll need to go get a grain cart, though. Although, I guess it's going to be... I don't know if I'd really call it a grain cart. It's a trailer. It doesn't have an auger on it. I'm going to have to get used to that as well. Where are the X9s? I know, we left them back in Iowa. Ted, you think next week you'll see mid-60s? Nice. I'm looking down at my bottom right. That maintenance bar looks really low. Is low good or bad? It's been a while, I guess, since I paid attention. I would assume that orange is bad. I might be... Am I losing productivity because I have such a low maintenance? I'm going to get to the end of this row, and then I'm going to jump out and see if I can fix this with the mobile workshop. Actually, I think I have to shut it off to do that. Condition? No, that's all good. Oh no, the header is trashed. Would you look at that? I don't much care about the paint job, but that was an expensive repair. What should I do here? We'll just go around. It's a New Holland. It wore out after one headland pass, just like in real life. Nice. Yeah, you don't see too many New Holland combines in the area I'm in. I think by the time I'm done doing a couple of headland passes, 2-3 headland passes, it's going to, this field's going to be about done. This isn't going to take very long at all. You need to fix the tractor and header. Yeah, we'll have to take a look at the tractor too when we get over there. Yeah, I suppose once I get the headlands off, that the in-game helper could probably handle doing a bit of harvesting for me. The rows are fairly straightforward. Yeah, Brian, the parent company for Case, I know they own New Holland and a few other small brands as well. I'm sure, like anything, there's a ton of overlap on parts, etc. The AFS Connect tractors with the rear tracks and front tires, yeah, those are cool looking. I've never actually gotten to drive one of those. I'd love to get a chance to play around with one of those on a farm someday. Man, I don't think I actually need to take another headland pass off this way, because I've got that big grass strip there. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna go down to the end row here, and I'm going to just start a worker off. We'll see if the worker can handle this. I'm playing on the PC version of this map because it's supposed to have, what do you call it, multi-terrain angle on, and I don't know how many angles it has, so we're about to find out the hard way, I suppose. There we go. And I'm gonna drop this header trailer here because we are gonna need it at some point, and take this tractor right up back to the yard, and we'll get the grain wagon. What do you guys call these things even? Is it still a grain cart, even though it's not got the auger wagon and everything on it? Grain trailer, I suppose. We gotta be in here somewhere. I don't need to be quite so zoomed out when we're in these tiny little yards. I think visibility is gonna be the hardest part of all of this. I might actually be better off in cab for some of this. Oh yeah. All right, let's see. We might have to get the Tobii eye tracker back out so I can whip around from looking behind me to looking in front of me without having to use the mouse. I'm far enough off that wall. This is a trap. I think I should have gone straight forward. Oh, we're doing it, folks. All right, we're gonna do it. There we go. Yeah, I don't need to go much out of first gear, do I? Not on this farm. And we're not going to try and make that crazy turn. We're going to come right on out here. Excuse me. There we go. And it looks like the combine has just made it around. So if I can catch up here, we can unload on the go on the way down. Hopefully he's not stopping. Looks like I might not quite be here in time. Oh, it's a shame. Oh, this thing's got a long pipe for such a short header. We're gonna take it. Call it a grain trailer. Thank you, Farmer Matt. I do have to say, I'm gonna kind of like having the trailer be the thing that I'm gonna run back to the bins with. It's gonna make setting up like auto drive and stuff a little bit easier if I do get around to that. Although I'm just now hearing my words out loud, setting up auto drive on one of these maps might be a bit much for my skill set. I was really hoping to unload on the go here, but that didn't happen. And wow, we're already 3/4 of the way full. Well, we'll follow this guy down to the end row, and then I'm going to take this up and dump into the chickens. And then I suppose I'm going to need to figure out what horses eat. I'm pretty sure they got to eat a grain in addition to the hay. And then some kind of a root crop, I think I saw it say, which is insanity. All right, we're all full enough here. I mean, at least without crashing anyways. Wait, what? I missed a message. Haven't seen a Ford in decades. Yeah, we used to have an old Ford on the farm back in the day, which is fun. Oats, probably? Yeah, probably need some oats. Wow, this tractor's barely hauling this thing up the hill. We might need to switch out for the John Deere. So next episode, I want to swap out some equipment a little bit. Once I get a handle on what we need. I was worried if I went to buy equipment before the stream that I wouldn't know how hard it is to get around in the yard here. So I'm glad I didn't buy any equipment. Now that we've played for 5 minutes, I'm terrified. Where do I dump the grain for the chickens? I might have my points turned off. Let me see if I can turn my visible points back on. Is there? It's somewhere in the settings here. Interactive zone markers turned on. Okay. Ah, there it is. My backup skills are gonna get put to the test. There's some wheat for you chickens. I need a tractor that has a tighter turning radius. This is not that tight. Oh, wow. We used almost that whole trailer. We've got 1 bushel of wheat left. Insanity. Horses eat oats. Oh, I'm missing all the chats here on my Yeah, I'd like to get a Ford tractor mod at some point for the farm. That would be cool. I know they've got some good older Ford tractors. I'm gonna take my 1 bushel. Oh, I could turn off the unit convert mod now too. We can go back to liters, which will make some things in the game easier. All right, I'm not getting a drop for the wheat, so I don't think they eat wheat. Good to know. What am I stuck on? I'm going forward, aren't I? Did I back up just too far and get stuck on this fence? All right, there we go. So first things first, we're gonna finish harvesting this wheat, and then I gotta get a mower going and get some what do you call it? We gotta get ourselves some hay, because I know the horses will eat hay. Ryan, how's it going, man? Oh, we've got, I think that's a water tank right there. I'm not sure. Oh, we're lost in the weeds. I like this little crampy trailer, though. Or is it just cramp? I don't know. But I like it. A little dump trailer. As soon as this guy turns around, we're going to unload him 1 more time. And then I'm going to go and put the other tractor on the mower. Or maybe I'll put this tractor on the mower. This is the smaller tractor, I think. Let me look. Here. Tractors. This one's got 170. This one's got 190. Yeah, so I've got the smaller tractor right now. What achievements am I going for on Court Farms? We're going for all of my remaining animal achievements. Right now, I'm trying to get my horses, chickens, and sheep achievements, because I've already got the hogs from Farmville, and I got the cows from UMRV. Hey, Joel, how you doing? Appreciate the tip there. And so the 3 animal achievements are all the achievements related to those 3 animals, and then there's some other achievements that we're going to pick up while we're here. I think bees, and there's a achievement to grow sorghum, and then I do have a grapes and an olives achievement, but I'm not sure this is the map for that, so we might hit those up in a one-off stream, so I think I could do that in a single stream. But yeah, we've also got one to cultivate so many acres, and I don't typically do a lot of cultivation, so I gotta figure that one out as well. We might just do that on this map for the fun of it, although I did start doing some kind of high-speed disking on our Tahitian map. I couldn't remember the name of the map there, and that might count, I'm not sure. Road Warrior, I have tried the Honeybee Headers mod. In fact, on my Tahitian playthrough that we've been doing on YouTube, I've tried that out recently. We had a few issues with it, but overall it worked pretty well. I'm looking for my bin site. I think I left it behind this barn, so tell me there's a path over here. Oh no, there's nowhere to go over there. How about over here? Oh no, we've gone into a dead end. What have we done? Alright, folks. Backing it up. Backing it up. Those poor chickens. Oh, that's not far enough. I need a 0-turn tractor. That's what I need. Alright, all the way out here, just so I can turn around. Here we go. Doing donuts out in the front yard. I love that I'm not having to leave first gear for anything that I'm doing on this map so far. Now, if I remember correctly, our bins were right back here. Oh, there's like some rocks or something over there. Oh, we didn't turn soon enough. Man, I get that there's not a lot of room out here in the UK, but seriously, give me like 3 more feet or something. This is crazy. There we are. Dumping the wheat. Yeah, Farmer Matt, no chickens are harmed in the process. I used to have a button for that. No actual crops were harmed in the making of this video. Close enough. What is this over here? Let's open this gate up and see what's over here. Some muddy ground and a pasture. This must be our grass field. Okay. Well then. How do I get back out of here? Which fields do I own? I own the one to my left. This leads down to a field I don't yet own. I'm gonna open the gate for that just so I can go down there and turn around if I need to. Although I guess I should do that on my own ground. I love that it's like squishy ground sounds when I walk on the mud. Alright. Here we go. U-turn. That's what this spot's for. It's my U-turn spot. Alright, well I'm sure I'll be back in here again. Through here. You know, I said there's no way a tractor could go through there. I bet I could get that telehandler in there though. Alright. I'm gonna park this trailer. What am I gonna do? We're gonna get the baler out with the other tractor. That's what we're gonna do. And start baling up this straw. And then I'll put, oh that's right, I was gonna put this tractor on a mower. So let's go ahead and get that started. We're gonna use Courseplay to do some mowing for us, I think. We'll get mowing started, and then we'll get the John Deere out and start baling up this straw. We gotta slow down here. We're gonna run into something. Gotta get used to being a little bit more zoomed in with how tight this farmyard is. US maps get boring. Gotta test my skills on the UK maps, exactly. This is definitely putting my driving skills to the test. This is gonna be easier to do actually in person. I don't even know what the crop calendar is gonna look like either. We gotta figure that out after we get these crops cleaned up. Oh, there's a side entrance there. Yeah, I'm not squeezing through that, not with this big thing hanging off the end. I think the real trick here is to just be in first person and never look behind me. I'll never know if I'm crashing into something with that mower. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, squeeze through the gate. I love that it's not flat, it's all bumpy. We're just getting rocked all over the place as we bounce through the yard here. Alright, here we go. Down to 54. Man, we barely fit out here. This is crazy. Just crazy. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna fold this thing out. We're gonna let Courseplay figure this one out. I don't even know where to start. Here we go. Create job. Courseplay field work. My thing is off on the right hand side. We're gonna do 4 headland passes. It is not, there's no way this thing is 26 feet wide though. Right? Now we gotta go look. I'm not encouraged when Courseplay can't even figure out the width of a base game piece of equipment. 4.4 meters. Okay. Courseplay, let's try again. Oh, I'm in feet in here. Okay. Hang on. Oh, that might actually be right then. We're gonna test it. We're gonna trust it. You want to go counterclockwise though, because I'm on the right hand side. Is this thing gonna figure out that I need an offset? It does know that there's an offset of some kind. First waypoint. And I should probably grab this gate before it gets ripped off. There we go. Success. I hope. We'll find out after it's on the second headland pass. We can plant either right after harvest or in the spring. Me and Courseplay Mod don't get along with mowing grass. Yeah. I gotta figure out now if we've got a tedder in here. I know I've got a baler. I don't see a tedder. What is this? This is a fertilizer spreader. A seeder, a cultivator. We're gonna need hay though at some point. Let me get the John Deere going. We got a plow. Yeah, we need like a tedder and a windrower of some kind. Kind of surprised that you don't start with either of those when you've already got a mower and a baler. Maybe there's another shed I'm missing with equipment in it. Oh, now this thing's got a little bit different gearing. We'll need a couple gears to get this done. I'm so used to using those swathers that I'm not used to needing to actually rake up my stuff. Although I guess on UMRV we've been running a rake lately. On the Iowa map, I should switch the headers to the flex headers. I've seen that there's some flex headers people have been recommending that I try out. We might have to try that because the ground was pretty bumpy over there. All right, I'm gonna grab this trailer real quick and unload before we start baling up this straw. Maybe a little bit further forward. Start her up, put the pipe out, see how it goes. Remember to drink some water. My attempts to get the pipe actually dumping into the trailer while I'm driving one-handed. Alright, now I can't drive through the yard with this giant header on. I could barely get the combine through. I'm curious though, can I... Oh, it's the wrong way. Why would I leave it the wrong way? Well, we'll just park, we'll just park it there for now. I'm gonna take this trailer back up, get it emptied, dump it out, and then we'll try and get the baler out here, and maybe I'll get that trailer swapped around while we're doing it. Suppose I could always hook up to it with the combine and flip it around. Road Warrior, I do any farming in real life? I used to when I was a teenager, many years ago, more than 25 years ago now. I used to work on a farm in southern Minnesota. A couple different farms, actually. I worked on just a standard corn and soybeans, small farm, 800 acres. And then I worked on a hog farm for a while as well. And then I had a buddy that worked on a dairy farm that I would help out from time to time. So I've got a little bit of experience with a lot of different things. But it's been a while now since I've done any of that. I'm having to turn around because I realized my grain bins were back there where we started out. Here we go. Still learning the farm, folks. All right. Here it is. And dropping off the wheat. If you wanted a tight turning tractor, the 55 series John Deere isn't it. Those who are on the larger radius side. Yeah, I'm noticing that right now. Not exactly the easiest tractor to navigate in the yard here. We will make do for tonight's episode though, and I think next time we're gonna be trading some equipment off. I might have to get the used vehicle mod. We'll have to start looking at the deals on the store and see what kind of discounts we can come across, because this is going to be a interesting series for sure, and I can see myself needing to pick up a lot of different small pieces of equipment. I'm not sure I've got this thing straightened out enough. I'm just going to go ahead and say I don't. There we go. Backing up, straightening it out, dropping it off. All right, chickens, out of the way. We've got baling to do. Yeah, I should have pulled forward farther, didn't I? Messed that up, didn't I? All right, let's. Oh, the baler's over there. I thought it was the in the back half. Boop. Boop. Ooh, round bales too. Lovely. Well, that is as tight as it turns. I don't even know. We have not been keeping track of our crash counter, but I'll grab that one since we just messed it up. I know it's probably more like 20 by now. Beep, beep, chickens. Yeah, I need a horn button here. Whoa. Getting close to that wall. I want to see how our mowing is doing. Just want to make sure that we're not missing a huge chunk, because I think we're going to be. Yeah, this thing is not on the right working width at all. Well, you know what? We'll let him do his thing. We'll come back and mow the rest of it by hand, I suppose. It's a start. We'll have to figure out why the working width on that thing is off. And let me see here. Get this fired up. And we're gonna just start off on our headland passes as normal. Because we love when we've got bales sitting on the ends to run into. Keeps it interesting. Weather was just starting in Kalamazoo. Let you know how we fare. Oh man. At least I know we've got a couple hours as it works its way across the state. We're almost to the first bale. Oh, wait, this is, yeah, round bales. Oh, I'm going to have to dump them out myself. Nobody knows what the keys are for that. Let's see. Y to unload baler. And is that the largest bale size? Because that bale looks pathetic. We're going to go up to 180 centimeters moving forward. I have to close the back too. All right, here we go. Gearing up. Looks like that's about our gear. Hopefully, the next bale here, we're able to get picked up with our wheel loader as well. Oh, it's killing me looking at all that grass in between up there. I don't know why it can't figure out the working width on base game equipment. I would have thought Courseplay would have had that down. I know sometimes you get this wonky modded equipment. A lot of times it's not set up right, but it's a simple side mower. I think it's assuming that I've got a front mower on it as well, and it's not just the wing. I think that's probably what's going on. Oh, we almost made it all the way around before the second bale here. Why? Yeah, it doesn't look too unwieldy. We'll run with it. Leaving a little bit of straw on the ground though. Camera angle could be better. There we go. And we're off to go. Farmer Matt, have a good one. Appreciate you stopping by and educating us on the ways of the UK farming. We're going to be playing around with this the next couple of streams for sure. We'll see how long it takes to get this farm going to a point where I can start breeding our chickens and sheep, etc. Press N to turn on auto unload baler. Wait, what now? N. Okay. Charles, you are about to be my best friend if this works out as smoothly as I hope it will. Because that's going to save me a lot of headaches trying to remember the key combos there and do everything. Oh no, oh no. Oh, there's no collisions. Best bushes ever. I mean, I'll try not to use that as a free pass to drive through them whenever I get the opportunity, but let's be honest, we're gonna we're going to end up in there a bit. Now, I think I still have to stop when this happens, right? So we're going to come up here to 100. Stop. Unload. Close. Wait for it to close, then go. Look at that. It's amazing. Much appreciated. If you get the round baler extension, it slows you down at 95% and then stops you at 100. Oh, that might be handy. I don't do a lot of round baling, or I didn't until now. So I'm unaware of some of these mods, but that would be a handy one for sure. All right, combine is moved out of the way, or out of the way for now. And I'm gonna try and back up here to get to my headland a little bit better. Oh, there we go. Oh, we don't actually have a headland. I'm just goofing off here. Okay, well, I'm going to go all the way down and start working on my long rows from the bottom towards the top of the hill. Ta-da. Here we go. There it is. All right, life is good. EF Spock, I wish you could drive through the autumn olive bushes that way without breaking something. Or get Mark Thor's quick bale, a little cheaty but makes round bales easy. I haven't seen that one. I'll have to take a look at some of the baling mods since it appears that I'm going to be doing more of it. I'm skipping all kinds of rows here because I'm reading chat instead of watching where we're driving. I suppose, honestly, I could do this in cab too. Baling's a little bit easier when you're just driving straight down here. The other thing as well is that we have insane ban on chemicals. A lot of pesticides and fungicides are banned. Yeah, I've heard a lot of that due to the bee population decline. It's funny is, like, I haven't really thought about bees and their impact on agriculture at all in my life, and so I'm kind of curious to do a little bit more research into some of that. I do have the bee achievement, so we need to get some bee buildings placed at some point as well. We'll have to look into that. I don't think that there's any real impact to them. I don't have to feed them or anything. I think they just generate honey, but they might raise the yield of some of my crops nearby. I can't remember how it works. We're gonna have to look into that though for sure. Road Warrior, appreciate you stopping by. As soon as you find a useful, effective chemical, it's banned. Yeah, that sounds about right. I've seen a lot of my EU contacts complaining about some of those kinds of things. Brian Rutherford, man, look at all the bushels still standing in the field. Yeah, I know. The worker missed a few here and there. It's wheat though, so it's not that much. We need to get the bushels turned off on this map though. That's the one thing I didn't even think about. I've got my default set of mods that we use. Oh, I didn't let the door close before I started driving. Regenerative farming, there you go. Yeah, it's funny, I spent a week in the UK. My sister-in-law got married, and they had a barn wedding, so I actually got to go out to a functioning farm. They didn't have anything going on the day we were out there, but it was kind of fun being out in the country in the UK and seeing all the fields and the farms and such. But I didn't actually, and I got to walk around on a farm, which was fun, but didn't get to drive any equipment. But my exposure to farming in the UK is pretty much watching what's the show, Clarkson's Farms. And that mower out there is making a mess of things. I'm not sure what to do about it just yet. We're gonna have to punch in our working widths manually on that mower, I think. Tried to back up a little bit so I didn't miss as much of the straw, and the bale did not appreciate that at all. I could probably be doing skip rows with this. Turning back in on the same row is a little tight with this tractor. It's you in a nutshell with the sheep. Nice. Have a good one, sir. Good night. I think the closest farm to where I am is Blake's. Nice. We're almost done. We've got 3 more runs here to knock out. %. We'll get this last bale out of it for sure. Oh, overshot. We're leaving straw all over the place. The camera's not keeping up with me. Oh no. We should have stopped. That's okay. We're going to play bumper bales here and just push that one back out of the way, I think. Come on. Come up. Out of the way. It's not going to happen. I was thinking since it's a round bale, it would just roll down the hill some, but not so much. That was not as effective as I was hoping for, folks. All right, I've got just that little bit, and I think we're good to go. Oh, now it's rolling down the hill. Of course you are. You're going to roll all the way on to the other side of the map, aren't you? Annoying horn, just like in real life. Yeah, I do remember the buzzer for the baler. So obnoxious. Well, I'm going to bring this right back up into the shed. And I think I'll grab the telehandler. I need to check and see if the whatchamacallit uses straw, the horse. Man, how on earth am I supposed to back this thing in here? I think if anything, what I would do is maybe do what they did on those implements, is pull in and then back it up against the wall. That's what we're gonna try, but there's not enough room here. I didn't pull far enough forward. All right, let's try that one more time. Oh, in cab we go. Oh, put it in forward. Pull over like so, and then back it up, turn it in. It's just I don't have a tight enough turn to catch back up with the trailer afterwards. All right. Looks pretty good to me. Pulling forward. All right, we got this. Now I need to go get the header off of the combine so I can bring it back in here. I think in the future, if I were to have parked that trailer the other way, I can put the header on the trailer even when it's not hooked up to a vehicle. I'm not sure about that though. It'd be nice if I could haul the header trailer out with the combine, if you know what I mean. Then I wouldn't have to bring two vehicles out. Here we go. Pixel Monkey, how you doing, man? Good night. Good luck in the UK. Appreciate it. Oh, we really rolled down the hill here. We are gonna back this thing up. I just gotta get it flipped around here. Like so. And then I'll put it really right where we got it hooked up the first time. I guess I can do it a little bit further down here. Knowing that the hedges are able to be driven through, we might just drive through those in the future to get the header in and out of this field. That might be an acceptable trade-off. Oh, don't run into the silage bunk. And here we go. Am I lined up? Not particularly. This might be easier to do in person. I think I'm centered right on the wheelbase here, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa. Back up. Inch forward. Let it down. No. Back it up. Oh, that is not on that trailer at all. Nope. I kind of thought it would snap to the trailer just a little bit better. There we go. That looks like it's on the header trailer now. Let's get this guy back up in the yard. Oh, that's the rubble pile, not the driveway. Deceptive. Yeah, no farmer in their right mind would let me drive around on their farm in the UK. Oh boy, here we go. That was the barn. What am I on now? Oh, it's just the pile of dirt over there. Look at how narrow this is. My goodness. I feel like, as a map designer, give me a small break. Just take that pile out just a little tiny bit. I guess we can try and do it ourselves. I just don't want to mess up the beautiful terrain here. Let's go ahead and fold this down. And then I'm going to see if I can put it in this other barn, because I really don't want to try and get it into the barn we were in before. That just is a recipe for disaster. Whoa. I forgot to reset my dead zone. Oh, the pipe. We've crashed like 6 times in the last 5 minutes. I'm not even keeping track anymore. There we go. Bumper combines into the shed. And let's see, what else do we got here? We need to pick up one of these straw bales and see where they go. See if we can drop them off anywhere. That is way zoomed out. There we are. Ooh, 4-wheel steer. This should be good for the tight spaces if I can get used to it. There we go. I've got the joystick all set up here so I can at least use that. Bumpity bumps. Bump bumps. The view is actually not too bad here. I'm gonna get this one bale that's slowly been rolling its way down the field. Here we go. Yep, stop. I'm getting you. All right. I was hoping to have it be a little bit more offset than that. Let me see if we can scoot over here. Don't roll anywhere. Stay. There we go. Can I actually raise it up so I can see? Oh, I can. Hopefully that remains stable. Avoid the rubbish pile. Here we go. I didn't really plan on running cows in this series, so let me take a look here at our animals, see if anybody has a need for this. Not here. This is a big fat no, and this is a big fat no, so I don't actually need the straw for anything, so I'm going to end up selling this. We're going to have to find a trailer for it, though. Well, I don't know what I'm doing with it then until then. I guess I'm just going to park this guy in the yard here until we can find a trailer for the straw. We're going to have a lot of expenditures here coming up. Let me look at my list. Oh, that's the wrong menu. And just make sure we don't have like a rake or anything. I don't see one. We don't have any other trailers. Oh, we bumped the F5 button there. Alrighty, folks. Well, that is harvesting our first field here. Now, I'm trying to figure out what we should jump into next. I guess we're going to have to go buy a trailer. I wonder how much this straw is going to sell for. I can't imagine enough to justify the purchase of a bale trailer. Something small that has auto load would be amazing in the future. Oh, there's no way. All right, back it up. Back it up. Turn, turn, turn. Turn back. There we are. And we're gonna put this header in the same shed with the whatchamacallit right there. If I can manage this. I don't think I'm cranked far enough. Oh, maybe we are. In fact, we are turned a little bit too much, and of course I've got the telehandler right in the way. Typical. Alright, here we go. Keep it on a nice slight turn there. Gonna straighten it out a little bit along the wall and call that good. I like it. Now, let's put this in here. We're gonna have to buy some equipment. Haldor, how you doing, sir? Good to see ya. What else do we need? We need a water trailer as well. All kinds of things missing on the farm here. Well, let me park this for a minute. I'm trying to think what we're gonna need. We're gonna need a water trailer. I'm gonna need a rake. I'm probably gonna need a tedder because I'm pretty sure the horses need hay, not grass. There's giant piles of horse poo. Awesome. We're gonna go ahead and saddle up though. And the intent here is I need to get some riding time in, I think, on these every day. And I need to go check on our mowing situation. So, whoa, he can walk on horses or on fences. And he's not happy about some kind of invisible wall there. Where did I leave my pasture? Whoa, this guy is going way too fast. Oh, the steering wheel steers the horse. There you go. Now you know. Okay, what kind of a mess do we have out here? A giant one. Well, mower, I'm almost tempted to just have you do it all over again. With a better setup. Let's see, how do I change my distance settings? Measuring units. We're gonna go back to metric. For all of that. I'm gonna keep my Fahrenheit though. And then here we're gonna get rid of this point. Why can I not get rid of it? There we go. Get rid of that course. This is still in feet though. Why is it in feet? This is what I don't understand, course play. Is there a course play setting for which unit you use? I thought it used the... Oh, there it is. Meters. Okay. So now that I'm in meters here, I can adjust this. Create job. Course play. Field work. Open. This is supposed to be 4.4. So we're going to drop this down, and then I'm going to just have this guy do this field again because this is a giant mess, and I don't want to deal with it. And okay, I think this might work this time. I'm worried it's gonna run into all this stuff on the edges, but I guess we've determined the bushes don't have collisions on them, so it shouldn't be a problem, right? All right, we'll get that going. I need to go to town, and we need to buy a tedder to turn this into hay and a rake. So let me see what we can do. I don't know what our financial situation looks like yet, so we need to sort that out too. No loan yet. That's awesome. And I guess I'm not going to spend as much on equipment when it's super tiny. At least that's the theory. Let me see here. Windrows. Yeah, I would love to get something giant, but none of that makes sense. How big is that? Like that's something like that seems just huge, but going with something that's as small as my mower doesn't make a lot of sense. My goodness, what do we do? Like, am I going to be able to get this thing around my farm? I just don't know. Probably. Maybe we'll get the smaller 3-point mounted one. I don't know. Samaz. Yeah, I'm tempted. This is gonna save us the most amount of work, so we'll get this. We'll spring for it, and if it doesn't work, we'll cry about it later. And then I need a tedder. This thing looks huge. How big is that? 8.9 meters. It's actually not that big. We'll get the Samaz here too. Boundary spreading system. What is that? I don't know. It's only $800 though, so let's try it out. Alright, I need to go get a tractor and figure out where the shop is. I guess I should have used my store delivery mod, but I have no idea where in my yard I'd even set that up. Maybe out front. But it'll be fun to drive up to town and see where that is. Oh, let's slow down in the yard here, bucko. Or Zeus, I guess it is. My horse's name is Zeus. I'm at 71% of my riding for the day. I guess I should ride around until we get to 100%. Jump. Jump. Oh, we've got a nice grass area. Oh, we've got a whole campground right out front of our house. That's interesting. Oh, and we're paying wages. We've got course play set up with wages right now. I might have to rethink that. We don't have a whole lot of money. All right, I'm at 100% riding. I'm going to put this guy back in the pen. And then we'll grab that John Deere and head on up to find our new equipment here for the grass work. Oh. Perfect. John Deere, where'd you go? We've got to get to town. Did I leave you in here? I did. All right. Let's find that town. The rear wheels turn on the Samaz? Oh no. That's gonna be a disaster for me. I don't do well with the rear wheel turn most of the time. We gotta hydrate on the way to town. Yikes. That was close. All right, let me look at the map for a minute because I have no idea where we're going. Zooming out. Oh, don't tell me our stuff is way up there. Tools. It is. Yay! Scenic Drive. I guess we didn't do much of a map tour. This will be a good opportunity. Oh, wait, is that our doggos? I think there's an achievement for petting the dog. How do you pet the dog? Nope. Hey, come back. I don't know if there's a button I can hold down for this. It looks like I should be able to pet the dog. Oops, where'd it go? Push R to fill the bowl. I want to pick up the ball. Did I bug the ball? There's the ball. Come here, ball. Come on, ball. The ball is stuck inside of the house. Yeah, I get the symbol. My dog doesn't love me. There's an achievement for petting the dog. I gotta figure out how that works at some point. Farmer Trio, I've been alive for an hour and 30 and I've only crashed twice? No. I've crashed so many times that we didn't even keep track of the crashes. I like that farmyard, cluttered but charming, plenty of storage. I agree, it's a change of pace, that's for sure. I'm used to large American farms. Let's see, we're in the UK. I drive on the wrong side of the road, right? There we go. There's the right side of the road and the wrong side. We're on the wrong side. Am I in the top gear here? I think I am. Chris, how you doing? Appreciate the kind words there, sir. Oh, and my dead zone on my steering wheel is still not reset. I recorded an episode for later in the week. Excuse me. And commented / complained about that quite a bit, and now I haven't fixed it yet. So if you hear me complaining later on this week in a video about my steering wheel being all messed up, you'll know that I recorded that earlier today, and it's still not fixed. I love the decoration on this map so far. This is very reminiscent of what I saw when I was in the UK this summer, driving around and kind of out in the more country area. narrower roads, lots of houses and stuff right on the road. There's a semi right in that yard. That's cool. All these little brick walls and stuff around people's yards. It's quaint. It's quaint. I like it. Town's a little bit further away than I anticipated. Or not town, but the shop, I should say. We just drove through town. It should be somewhere right up ahead here. Probably at the bottom of this hill. Oh man, can you imagine squeezing through that to get into the field? Oh, goodness. With traffic on and everything, this is going to be a challenging map to expand the farm on, that's for sure. All right. Here we are. Where's my stuff is the question. Is it over here? There it is. Stuff. Now, first off, I'm gonna need the tedder, I suppose. So let me go ahead and grab that. This is one of those situations where it'd be nice if I could put a tow hitch on the back of the tedder and pull the windrower out with me as well. But we're gonna have to make a couple of trips. Oh, we're lost in the trees. Oh no. Wasn't my fault. I couldn't see him. Oh, and you're gonna honk at me too. Well, that's unfortunate. But we're gonna make it. Oh my goodness, these cars are just flying down this hill. Slow down there, buddy. It's a blind turn. Front PTO, put the tedder on front. Wait, what? Oh, I could totally do that, couldn't I? At least for hauling it back up to town. Is this, is there a, I'm gonna hit that gate if I do that. Is there a collision on this bush? Can I back up in here? I can, okay. That's a good call, Swamp Fox. We're gonna go give that a shot. Honk if you're hungry. Oh man, dude, it was so nice out. Well, yesterday was pretty nice too. I made 11 pounds of pulled pork on the smoker yesterday, and we had leftovers today, and I ate way too much pork. It was super tasty. All right, set this down, drop it off. We're gonna make sure that the tedder hooks up first. Oh, it does. Look at that. Yeah, we're a little too close to get the windrower. Yeah, we're not really lining up great. Oh, look at that. It's one of those that's got the swinging 2-point hitch there. All right, now we're doing it. I am positive that this is road legal in the UK. They don't have any rules and regulations about large vehicles and stuff, right? Right? You and your buddy barbecued on Saturday. It was 30 degrees. That's a little chilly. It's supposed to be in the 20s tomorrow. I was going to get the smoker back out. I've got my oldest is home from college for spring break this week. So I'm making some of his favorites. And he asked me to make I do a smoked chorizo mac and cheese. And was going to bust it out tomorrow. That was what it was on the meal plan. But it's going to be cold tomorrow. So I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, I can't see anything. We're going external, folks. Add 10 to the crash counter, and I bet it'll be right on the money. At least 10. Where is my cash counter? We're gonna crash. I'm gonna crash trying to find the crash counter. Oh, car. I'm just curious if it renders correctly with double digits. It looks like it does. My crash counter button's like too far away for me to reach without a lean. Might be wrong, but in real life, you can't TED and immediately rake it. Yeah, that's actually correct. I know enough about baling. Typically what you're doing is you mow it, you let it sit for a little bit to dry out that way, and then you come back by after a day or so or a couple days and you TED it to flip it over, and then you let it dry out a little bit more and then you rake it. But given that a given day in Farm Sim represents a whole month, at least with how I've got it set up right now, you got to kind of bend reality a little bit. Now I see my farm coming up here, so this must be my farm. Court Farms Country Park. So apparently we're running a campground. Do I get revenue from this campground? I feel like I should be getting paid. Where am I going? We gotta go out this way. I'm hoping the mower's done, and I'll put the tedder on the how am I gonna do this? I was gonna put the tedder on the Massey Ferguson and then run the windrower behind, but honestly I probably won't be ready to run the windrower until I'm ready to get the baler out and going. Can't make this turn with both. I could have made it with just one or the other, but I gotta back up a little bit because we're kind of long with the double implement. I can't believe I'm actually trying to go through here with the double implement, to be honest. My goodness. No. Oh. Bumping into everything here. Alright, we'll take that one. And it looks like we're still on the headlands right now. I suppose I should not bring the windrower in here right now. I'm gonna bring the tedder in, and I could go ahead and start tedding, I guess. Lower. Oh no, we're on the fence. There. Drop off. I'll flip around and get us. Oh, we are way off. Alright, we're not doing that. I guess I didn't realize it got so twisted there. Do. All right. Here we go. And I probably need to close this gate or we're gonna end up crashing into it. Perfect. Oh, that's weird. It bends on the back. Okay. It's not a real 3-point mount. It's more of like a trailed type deal. That's all right. We're going to catch up with this mower in no time, though. Find a slightly better gear here with the hills. Iceland has about the same climate as Michigan does. Nice. I guess I've never really thought about it. Iceland's on the list of places that I haven't been yet that I've actually wanted to go and visit. I had some friends go to Iceland a couple of years ago, a year or two ago, and they really liked it. So I've been meaning to go. Let's see if I can make this a turn without crashing into anything, although I'm realizing right as I say that there's no crashing into these bushes, so I'm probably okay. We still missed a strip over here. I don't know what that's about. I'm wondering if the offset on the mower is still off. I guess I didn't think to recheck that. It's doing a better job though, so I'm gonna let it just keep doing its thing here. Haldor, you'll buy me a beer when we come to Iceland? Nice. Yeah, I'll have to let you know, because that's one of those places that in the next couple of years I'm definitely looking to visit. What is this shield on my left-hand side for? Let me see if there's a button I can push for that. Fold, lift, turn off. Selected work mode standard. Let me get to the row here and we'll look at this. Whoa! Crashing into the fence. We're all over the place. It's a mess. Okay. Turn off. What are my work modes? How do I change work modes? We gotta look. What happened to the rake? Is your stream broken? I don't think it's broken. Well, I don't know about your stream. Control Y? Let me try that before I go looking. Control Y? Oh, there we go. Boundary spreading system. Okay. Is this literally just to keep it from splashing over the one side of the tedder? That's not super useful, folks. But yeah, that's exactly what that's for. Okay. Well, we'll go with it. Oh, it's heading with the front, raking with the back. No, I wasn't actually going to drive it that way. I don't think it would work very well. This tedder is a trailed tedder that doesn't lock to the 3-point. So if I were to keep it on the front, we'd have some major problems. I need to catch up with my mower here again and just see if we're going to be skipping spots all the way around. Although the headland looks great here. We did a great job on multiple passes of the headland, so maybe it's just this one strip here? I don't know. We'll find out when I get up here. Philly football, how you doing? If using it on the other direction around the field. Wait, what? I missed something. Yeah, we're still skipping some grass areas with the mower up here. I don't know why. We've definitely got the work area dialed in. Well, I'm just going to TED this headland bit up to the gate again, and then I'm going to grab the windrower, and we're going to get some of this baled up. I want to get at least a couple of hay bales going. I want to put them into our sheep and our horse to make sure that they are being productive. All right, there we go. Let's fold this up and we'll put it right back against the fence here. Actually, that's going to be in the way. We'll take it out with us. Get this gate opened up. Oops. Got to go forward. And like this gate, just have it open all the way around to the fence. That's all I'm asking. Everything's got to be so hard to drive around in here. I'm gonna put it right up in the back here. Hopefully it'll be out of the way. Let's see how this thing does. If I can get it through the gate without crashing into anything, it'll be a miracle. There we go. Piece of cake. Get this unfolded. And let's go ahead and close our gate again. Keegan, I should do a no mods series with just base game stuff. Well, that's what tonight's been. This is all the equipment that came on the map. Oops. So we're making a go of it, but we'll have to see. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have some mods though soon, but probably nothing too crazy on this map, but more just looking to get some interesting brands and such that I don't typically get to use when I play in a US-based series. Oops. Not using course play right now. I've done some cross-play setups where I've only used mod hub mods from occasion, but for the most part I can't live without a lot of my quality of life mods. Things like being able to turn the HUD on and off for screenshots and adjust how fast you run when you're running around on the map. Some of those kind of things are just so hard to give up once you've gotten used to using them for years and years. I don't see myself using a whole lot of auto drive in this particular course or playthrough though. The paths are so narrow, I don't think I'd be able to get an auto drive course to handle the curves. How's it going, Stranded Kansan? Good to see you, man. We are farming in the UK, which means ridiculously small everything. Is this the most recent version of the map? I know Oxy fixed some of the gates to open farther. It is. I just downloaded it today off of the in-game mod hub, and it's the PC version, so it's a 1.20. Oh, the 1.2 version of the map. I guess I can do 2 headland passes. It looks like we'll have enough to justify that with the windrower, and then go grab the baler. Looks like the windrower kind of tried to, or the tedder, I mean, tried to windrow up a little bit. Not quite, but we've got a little bit bigger pile in the middle here. And let's see. Jumping over here now. Should be good to go. And this goes at the same speed as the tedder. I suppose if I could match these up, I don't know how wide the tedder was, but if this is the same width as the tedder, you could get away with having both of these on the same courseplay course. And that would be really handy, because then you could run the baler right behind it and have 3 different pieces of equipment share a single course. Would be a lot better for performance. I do have to say, though, coming off of Tahitian, where the map is just bombing out on me, this map has so much detail, and I'm running it at a consistent 60 frames a second, which is where I cap my frame rate on Farm Sim. So I'm impressed with the amount of detail here. Tons of trees, all the fields, all the buildings and stuff, and not a drop at all in my frame rates, so looking good. I'm quite impressed with the level of detail, to be honest, and I love having a realistic map border. In your Midwest American maps, it's a flat map, which is realistic. But here you've got some hills, some forests. It just looks pretty out in the distance. It's much more visually. There's a lot more going on. It's more interesting to look at. That's for sure. I could get used to having more detail like this. I need to find some American maps that are in not the Midwest, I suppose, where we've got some more trees and hills and stuff. I'll have to look around, see if anything jumps out at me, because I could get used to having some good scenery, not always playing on the big wide open flat maps all the time. Oops, let's raise this up. I'm gonna back up and try and get a better angle here. Oh, our turning radius is abysmal. And dropping that back down. There we go. That mow job is a disaster. I agree. I have no idea what's going on with that. I think the only thing I could really do is get a mower on the front of the tractor. And I think it might work there, but Courseplay is just not detecting that offset or the width of the equipment properly at all. So we're living with it for the time being, just because I want to get some equipment done. And what I'll do is off camera before the next live stream here on Thursday, I'm going to find some better mods, and we're going to make some purchases on the farm, get some good equipment that I know is going to work with Courseplay, and we'll get going, because there's going to be a lot to do here. And I say Courseplay, maybe I'll just get some friends on here. Maybe we'll open this up. I do have this hosted right now as a multiplayer server, and so the hope is that I can open this up and get some other people in here to help out at some point. Now, let's open this gate back up. Gate? Gate. We're gonna go grab the baler, if I can make this turn. I have a bad tendency of getting way too close to things. Excuse me. Coughing all over chat tonight. Oh, it's bumpy. It's funny, is the shed I want to go to is right there to my left, but I gotta drive all the way around the farmyard to get there. Oh, we need a water trailer still too. I gotta find one of those. I wish I'd remembered that I was gonna need the baler before I bothered parking it all the way in the back of this shed. Oh my goodness. Back it up, back it up. What achievements are we going for tonight? tonight we have gotten one of our horse achievements, and that was the only one that we've really gotten yet, but we're setting up to do horse, sheep, chickens, and I need to figure out how to get my dog achievement too. But yeah, the 3 animal types that I don't typically play with on a normal North American map, I have not done anything with those 3 yet, so we're gonna do that here. Godly Devil, how you doing, man? We are having a great stream. Good to see you, sir. Hopefully that courseplay update we made to the server, the members server there, is helping you out. And oh, it's so tight. There it is. We got it this time. Oh, bouncy, bouncy. Okay. I'm not going to bother closing the gate right this second. I've got straw in here already. Hopefully that'll turn into hay. I think the hay would be more useful for me. Maybe? Yeah, maybe it'll just stay straw. Oh, there it is. It flipped. SK thought you discontinued. Guess not. Well, there you go. Still got your streak. I haven't been back on for a few days. Yeah, we'll have to check it out. I haven't been over there to check on it yet myself. Oh, I'm just wrecking that bale. Trying to get backed up here. I forgot that I need to stop with this round baler. Alright, oh, we're missing some. Oh, it's a mess. Oh, there's no dead zone on this steering wheel. I keep oversteering because it doesn't steer at first, and then it steers by a lot. Goodness, I'm gonna lose my voice. All right, pay attention. 95%. Stop. We've missed a bit. I stopped too late. Oh, that's quite a bit. And I also started driving forward before the back was closed. My bad. We'll have to get better at that. The tree of doom, I can't see. We're definitely getting a fair amount of hay here, though. I'm not disappointed with the yield. We gotta wait for this thing to fully close, though. There it is. And with any luck, we'll have enough hay here to get those sheep going. We want to make sure that they start that breeding process. I think the sheep achievement is a breeding achievement, as is the chicken one. So we've got to get the feed in there so that they can get their health or happiness stat or whatever that is up. Wait for it to close. I wish it would keep beeping until it's not, until it's ready to start baling again. When the beeper turns off, I put my foot on the gas, and that's what gets the better of me here when it's letting the bale out. I grant you the beauty is in the eye of the beholder for the award for the weirdest mo job in Farm Sim. Yeah. That's courseplay for you. Let's see. I think I am gonna close that gate actually, or it's gonna irk me that we've got this pile here. Still trying to learn where the zones are for that. There we go. Doing good. All right, jump over here. We'll get our second path. I'm just so used to Courseplay doing a much better job of detecting working widths and offsets and all these different things. I guess I don't do a ton of things with offsets. Oh my goodness, I didn't stop again. No, 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 don't bail. Oh, this is gonna be a mess. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get out, see if we can push this thing. Oof. There we go. Bumper bales. As long as I don't set it off rolling down the hill like that other field that we were in earlier. Oh, wow. This is what happens when you zigzag with the rake, I guess. It makes the baling job much more interesting. Keeps me on my toes, I suppose. I should really try and sneak in there and grab that big chunk of hay, shouldn't I? Let's see if I can do this. This did not work out as smoothly as I'd hoped. Did I get any of that? I got most of it. We'll count that as a success. I don't have enough hands to, oops. Move my camera and adjust my up and down and all that other good stuff. There we go. It's pure chaos. I've got to remap a couple of these controls to the joystick so that I can maintain my composure and posture when we're trying to do all this stuff. I'm not used to having to have so many manual controls, I guess. Dropping off bales. Oh, wait, gotta wait for it to start. And we left some on the ground because we were impatient. I need a giant light on the back of the baler that lights up when it's time to go. Because watching for it to actually be closed is apparently too difficult for me. The UK farmers at Court Farms are watching Kedrick and scratching their heads. Pretty much. Oh, so bad. Gotta push this thing down the hill. And it's gonna roll to who knows where, just so I can not have a giant pile of hay sitting there on the grass. And we're almost done here. Well, I have to say we're getting a fair amount of hay off of this field at least. That's good. And I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down right here. We're gonna go get that telehandler. We're gonna get one of these bales out to the sheep at least and see how that goes. Where did I leave the telehandler? Is that up in the yard over here? I think it is. Get a light jog in. Alright, let's see if my joystick skills are... Oops. Gonna cut it. There we go. Raise this up a bit so I can see where I'm going. Sorry, chickens. Out of the way. Oh, this thing is zippy. That's gonna be problematic at some point. I'm gonna tip it. Wow, we're really cruising. This four-wheel steer, though, is amazing. Maybe I'll get one of those JCB four-wheel steer tractors. Make my life easier on the farm here. Although I don't know, that thing's a pretty big tractor. It might not fit in our farm. Alright, here we are. Let's see. I need to get lined up a little bit better than that. Oh, I've got a whatchamajigger that's supposed to show me my angle, but it doesn't seem to actually do anything. Alright, well, is what it is. Let's get this speared up. And let's take this over to our sheep. I'm gonna lift it up a bit here so I can see where we're going. And up, up, up we go. Oh, it's bumpy. Gotta watch that I don't swing that back end around into something, though, with the four-wheel steer. Alright, we got this. I have to say, with the small farmyard and everything like this, it's feeling way more natural to drive around in cab. Can I dump a bale in here? I know that this ought to eat some hay, right? Am I gonna have to shred the hay? Is that what I'm gonna have to do? That might be unfortunate. I know these things are supposed to eat hay. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be taking my hay. Oh, that took my hay. Alright, so I can give the sheep bales of hay. Good to know. Maybe I just needed to wait a bit after I dropped the bale off in the other area there. Maybe I needed to drop it on the other side. Let me just look at that real quick. Yeah, the feed is on the inside of the horse yard. Okay, well, there you go. What do you know? We're gonna hop out here and open the door there. I'm gonna drop a bale into each because I want some level of feed for both of my animals. And before I forget, I'm going to get rid of that auto drive. I might actually uninstall auto drive on this save at some point because I don't know if we're going to need it. I don't know. I don't envision myself being able to set up a useful auto drive course in this tiny little yard. Wow, look at that, folks. I zipped through all those gates without crashing into anything. I'm a pro now. I'm gonna tip this thing over. It's so zippy. I'm gonna get this bale that looks like it's gonna roll down the way here. I have to say though, doing bale work when we don't have that big of a farm and we've got an piece of equipment that is this fast is a lot of fun. I don't know that I would really use a bale trailer unless I needed to take them up to sell them because, man, it would be a pain to get a big bale trailer out of here or even a small bale trailer. I have to find something pretty tiny to take out into the field to load all the bales up and navigate around. I've got all those straw bales that I have no idea what to do with. Isn't there a round cage in the middle of the pen you set the bales in? I don't think for the horses. I think I just need to go dump them. I could dump them over the fence too. I probably don't need to bring the vehicle in here like this. Oh, watch out for the manure. But we're gonna do it just because I can. Let me get, oops, a little bit closer here. There it is, it's filling up. It filled up. Less than a bale. Well, you know what? I'm gonna leave the last little bits of this bale here. It'll use it up eventually. That's impressive. I guess I only have one horse in here, so it's not like I was expecting much. And we'll go get some more bales for the sheep, though. I am gonna shut this gate. Not that it really matters, but, you know, might as well. And we need a water trailer. That's the last thing we need to sort out here to make sure all of our animals are set and ready to start growing, I think. I'm sure we've got water on the farm somewhere. I don't know if that mower's done or if he got blocked by a bale or what's going on, but we'll track him down in a minute here. We'll jump out external style for this one. See if I do better or worse driving outside of the cab. Yikes. So far, I'm going to go with a little bit worse. Look at all of the grass that he still missed after we adjusted the settings. What is going on? I don't even know. One horse show? Yeah, I think we only need one horse to get the achievements. I think it's about riding him around and jumping for 5 minutes continuously, I think is the other achievement. So I don't need like a lot of horses. So I only got one so that we didn't have to waste more time on it than we needed to. And whoa, oh my goodness. Watch where you're going. Trying to read chat and not drive into anything. And over there. Gotta figure out how to use the telehandler with the joystick so I can extend the boom at some point. There's some more sheep eating. Let's check the menu for the animals now. Fully fed with hay. We need base food and root crops still there. Grain is topped off. Grass is got a ways to go. And we need water, so productivity's a big fat 0. Well, let's go find a vehicle that we can hook up to a water trailer. I'm trying to get our spikes fixed. Whoa! Alright, I've got to fix my steering dead zone, and we got to do some research on mods here too. Those are the 2 things to do before we live stream next time. There we are. We've managed to make it back out here though without too much hassle. So I'm going to park this right here. We've got some food in both. The mower is done doing whatever it was gonna do. Oh no, he's just stuck. Why are you stuck? You know what? You're just done. We're calling it there. We're gonna find you a better mower or something. I don't even know yet. Get rid of that window. And where's my ranges? There we go. Well, that's why we were driving so fast in first gear. We were in the D range. Before I thought it was D for drive, but no, it's ranges on this particular tractor. Oh, bumped the fence there. I'm bringing this thing up to the yard because we're gonna go buy a water trailer. And you know what? I might not actually drive this thing all the way down to the shop. Let me drop this mower here. I think we've got enough room out here to set up a shop even though it's technically not our land, at least not yet. We're going to set up the shop right out in this grass field. Especially because I'm going to be replacing a bunch of our equipment. If I do, was it Alt-Shift-S to put that down? And then let's see what we've got. Animals. What's a good animal trailer? I need something with a straight axle, and I'm guessing something not too big. How big is this? It doesn't look too big, but it's pretty big. We're gonna get the small one to start with. I'm nervous. It's not a, I don't even know what brand that is. It's probably more of a American style one too, but we're gonna use it. Let's go. A Vermeer wouldn't have had issues. There you go. Haldor, you've never horsed in FS22. I've never done any horses either. Now, that's a fuel tank to my left, I'm 90% sure. So does that make this tank here a water tank? It is a water tank. Look at that. Oh, it's costing me money. It's criminal. We'll take it, but it's criminal. We shouldn't be getting charged for water, at least not that much. $200? I don't know. I know costs are high in the UK, but that seems like a lot. You know what I need is one of those little, like, ATV things, like a gator or something, to haul this little water trailer around in this tiny little yard. Be better than trying to hook this big tractor up to it. Oh, I'm gonna have to go in there with the tractor to refill the horse's water too. Alright, we'll do the sheep first since I'm over here. Yeah, we might... Whoa! Picnic table of doom! We might have to look into that though. There's some... definitely some options to use some smaller stuff. I guess I could just get a smaller tractor too. I mean, this tractor's pretty big. This would be a great opportunity to have like a little open cab style smaller tractor for yard work. What would you expect? Nothing is free, not even water? Yeah. All right, let's go. How much water was that for our 20 sheep? Whoa, not a drop in a bucket. Okay, we are gonna need a bigger trailer. But we'll use this one for tonight. We're gonna fill up the horse water as well. And then we're gonna have to go get another trailer. Now, I'm suddenly remembering something from Farm Sim. Isn't there a pond over here somewhere? I gotta look at the map. If you back into a body of water, don't you just get to fill up? Isn't there like a pond right here? I'm trying to figure out where that would be. How would I get back there? Maybe this way? Yeah, there's a pond here. If I back my trailer into that, can I get free water? I can probably get stuck in the pond. That's probably what I can do. Oh no, stop, stop, stop. Yikes. Yikes, go forward. Why is it going so fast? We've got ranges. Remember the ranges. Alright. Here we go. Oh, it's a mess. These little trailers on the big tractors. Not a great matchup. There we go. Free water. All we have to do is do a better job of backing in here next time. There we go. Turn. Oh, that's right. I'm trying to fill up the water in the horse pen this time. And we've driven past it. All right, we'll come back. There we go. Nice wide turn, and this is going to be a hard one. Yeah, we did not make that. All right, let's try doing the U-turn out this way. We're going to go all the way down into A range here so that we're not going crazy fast. All right, we made it, folks. Don't drive through the manure. Oh, gross. And we did it. Woo! Free pond water full of E. coli? Yeah, probably. Oh man, this thing didn't even take the whole trailer there. Much like the hay bale. That's all right. One horse does not eat as much as 20 sheep. I guess that makes sense. And we're out. All right. Well, I think that puts our animals in as good a spot as we're going to get. Water and grass, grain, and the only hay we've got available to us right now. We're going to have to get some more food types. I'm going to have to look up and see what counts as base food there. Probably oats, though. And yeah, I don't know. I think we're in a good spot now. This has been a lot of fun. It is way past when I normally wrap up my live streams, though, so I was just having too much fun playing around with this. I think we're going to wrap things up here, though, for tonight. And on Thursday, we're going to be back, and we will probably swap out some equipment on this map, I think. That's the plan, at least. So hopefully you've enjoyed the live stream. If you did, hit that like button if you haven't already. Helps me out a lot. And yeah, more daily videos throughout the week. And this map is going to return on Thursday. I'm going to be back on Thursday for another live stream. We're going to see if we can do 2 in 1 week. It's been a while since we've done that. But I'm having a lot of fun. Maybe I'll see if I can con some of the staff team into hopping in here and helping me out, since automated drivers are probably not going to be a big thing on this map. Everything's too small. But yeah, that's all for today. Kedrick out. Well, maybe.